there's a lot to freaking get into this. I've been so heated every time I listen to Nipsey's like past album that he put out last year. I get so upset that someone else that doesn't like what you're doing and what you're accomplishing and wants what you have can take your life and like leave your wife, leave your kid, leave your family, it's so heart wrenching and like if that could happen to Nipsey, that could happen to anyone. I'm sure we all have someone that's like, yo, I don't like this person, and of course they may not go to the extent of like killing you, but they don't mess with you. And it's just crazy that happens. That's what has me like so messed up. Like, he had so many businesses, so many ideas. Like, the reason he was at his shop at the time, I guess some guy that he knew, some friend, like, came out of jail after like spending 20 years there, and before he wanted the guy to go see his family and reconnect, he brought him to his store so he can get some clothes and all that stuff so he can look presentable. And freaking Eric Holder came up and got him at a time where Nipsey, wasn't thinking to call his security. He's just it was a quick in and out of like getting clothes for this guy that just came out of jail so he can go see his family and reconnect. And you die.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Like, I'm so hurt by that. And I posted an Instagram post last week around the time he passed. I reposted it from Charlemagne where the header says "Black man." And it goes on to say, "You were never meant to be a savage or a thug. That mentality was taught to you by white men who despise your masculinity. You are a god by nature. You are strong and moral by nature. You are kind, respectable, and merciful by nature. You are a product of peace and righteousness. Hold up. Don't take on the identity of a beast to just deny your identity as a god. Your royalty is in righteousness." And I'm sure anyone can take this the wrong way. If you're not black, I get it. But just the first part where it's like, you were never meant to be a savage or a thug. I love that. Like, I spend my days every day when we go out, or I go out by myself, whether it's to work or to a store, whatever, trying to represent, like, yo, I'm a black person that's not going to hurt you. Media and, like, movies and everything has always portrayed, like, this black image where it's like, yo, stay away from these guys. They're scary. They're going to hurt you, this and that. And I'm like, it's so irritating. Like, it sucks. It sucks. And like we talked about it last episode when you were going ring shopping, I believe it was Tuesday, and just, having that, and then like hitting this thing with Nipsey where it's like, yo, another black person hates on you. And like, I've had these things where I bumped heads with another black guy because he didn't like me. Like in high school, I remember specifically like a kid choking me up, like, I don't even know for what reason, because I whatever. I remember him doing that, and me at the time being like, I wasn't stuck in, the system, or not in the system of like, you have to be tough or whatever, you have to fight back. I told the kid, I'm like, yo, what's going on? Like, you good? Is your family good? Like, I was straight up and real with it. And he took his hands off me, and of course he had a little attitude, but he backed off, because it's like, I know what it is. Like, you're just looking for someone to take out your pain. And that's exactly what Eric Holder did. Like, this guy, if you look at his past history, he abused his baby mother before. Like, he has so many, like, charges. He went to, like, some, he had to take anger management for 36 months. Like, so many things. And it's like, there's not a better system. Like, we can track rapists and put rapists on, like, a location and say, hey, there's a local rapist by you and all that stuff. But for someone that has a crazy assault record like his, there's nothing for that. There's nothing like, hey, like, warning the public, saying, hey, this guy, you should probably watch out for him because he's a little bit off his rocker.
That's true.
Like, things like I'm so upset because I've met people like Eric Holder that people just don't like. They see where you come from. Like, yo, some of you guys may know, of course you know, I went to a private school growing up from like kindergarten to like 8th grade. And then I went to the public school, which is, you're dealing with different people. A lot of people that may not have anything. People that do have something. And it's just, you see that clash, and it's like, I was in the middle. I hanged with the people that didn't have anything. I hanged with the people that did have something. And it's always the people that didn't have anything that always had a problem and always wanted to pick a fight with someone that had something. Another issue I had where this kid was bullying me, and I got to my last straw where I was like, yo, I remember this to this day. I had two choices. It was another black kid. I could either sit there. I remember I was walking out of the same class we were in, and he was still sitting at his desk after he was done doing whatever, throwing papers at me or pencils, whatever. Yo, I walked out, and I was so close to jabbing him right in his neck. Oh, my God. Oh, let's get real. I was so close. But I'm like, no, let me chill. That's stupid. I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Let me see that, and that's the thing. These people don't have anything to lose. I had something to lose. Yep. So, yeah, I'm thinking, Nipsey had a thing where he was like, he's running a marathon. Marathon is long. Yeah. Eric Holder was running a sprint. It was quick. He was just going. Mm-hmm. So what happened with that kid, I didn't hit him. Instead, it may be a chump's way. I thought it was the right way. I'm just going to go tell the principal, be like, yo, this kid is bullying me. And what ended up happening, I believe, don't quote me on this because my memory's bad on this part, but what happened? We both sat in front of the principal early in the morning, or it was me first and then he followed after, or vice versa, one of the two. Because I remember the principal I think he sat with the principal first and then I came after. Because I remember the principal telling me, like, you know, he said he's sorry, he started tearing up and all that stuff, and I'm like, if you're crying in front of the principal and you're in high school, we're probably 16, 17, all that stuff. In my head, I'm thinking, yo, there's something more happening here. Mm-hmm. You're not tearing up that you, there's a deeper issue. You bullying is you try to get some power over probably a system, or not a system, but your lifestyle that you have no control over. Mm-hmm. So you're going to sit there and bully someone that's like, yo, I see this kid. He's a quiet kid. He just sits there, does his work, talks, laughs, whatever. Everything looks great for this kid. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. So that's why this Eric Holder thing really messed me up. Where someone that doesn't like you will take you out. When you're sitting there working hard for not only your family, but for the people around you, creating jobs. The following day, because Nipsey died that Sunday. The following day, that Monday, he was gonna meet with the police chief or something like that, and they were gonna set up something about try to keep kids out of joining gangs. That's never gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm upset. So much potential, and to know that if it can happen to him, it can happen to any of us.
It's kind of scary because I saw a thing where, oh gosh, I don't know the quote exactly, but it basically says, to keep your circle small, because
so the Nipsey thing.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, he's keeping your circle small and make sure it's pretty much everyone having the same motive. Yeah. Because if they don't, you're in a cage.
Yeah. Yes. It was a good one, and I'm like, that is very, very true.
Yep. Yeah. I that was so on point because I sit back when I saw that, I thought about my friends, and I'm like, I feel like I got a circle. We assume we got a circle.
Right. Well, that's what's scary.
And it just sucks.
You never know. Spouses go killing each other, and parents and kids and everybody. It's kind of frightening. It's you think a person.
But I can't really speak on for those, but for just the simple fact of someone not liking you and their idea of
revenge, or they'll feel better.
Them
right.
taking you out. And that's so sad.
Because, you won't be here anymore, so you won't be a problem for me. Which, it's not even the person, it's something else.
What's crazy is,
so it's not going to work.
He was, I assume he was trying to be an up-and-coming rapper, and I don't think people were messing with him like that.
Oh, so jealousy.
Yeah. because Nipsey's been doing rap for like the past 10 years. Like he's been in this for a long time.
So this guy just wanted to be up, like,
I'm pretty sure he sees the respect and the love and everything that Nipsey's getting. He's like, yo, I want that.
You gotta put the work in. Come on.
And that's literally, if you listen to Nipsey, overnight. You hear me playing it in the car. Yeah. Oh, he's talking about dedication, hustle, and motivation. Like he's always about uplifting. Oh man,
I get it.
He's literally always, no matter who he comes in contact with, all the videos I've seen, all the interviews, he's always trying to uplift someone. Mm-hmm. In what world does it happen? Like that doesn't happen a lot.
We have a messed up world, so people will always take out those kind of people.
So that's what has me like messed up. So like, as we've been going to the gym, as I'm in the car, like it's just Nipsey right
living room, everywhere, all the time.
Because like we lost someone.
I told him, I was like half joking, but I was like serious too. It's like when Michael Jackson died. Like literally.
Well, this is different.
No, but it was interesting to me because all of a sudden, like Michael Jackson's stuff like went to the top of the charts. Like everybody was just listening to his stuff now, even if you really didn't listen to him before. So like all of a sudden it was kind of like this wave of everyone's obsessed with him. And so it's very interesting because I'm watching you and I'm like, I don't remember you like listening super a lot to him.
I wasn't too big on this album because I only heard like a few songs. I think I heard Face a Relap when that came out. But like other than that, I really didn't catch on this album because I listened to like a few songs. And I'm like, I don't know if I want it. But like I've played Nipsey before. I'm not heavy on it because I'm not heavy on West Coast, so I kind of chill back on it. Because it's like that West Coast sound really isn't to me. I'm not used to it. I like that New York sound. You probably don't get it, but there's a different sound. I'm kind of used to that New York boom bap. If you know rap, you know what it is. So like that's the only thing. But I adjusted to it. The album is great, of course. It's just I'm just hurt. To further go on to this Eric Holder thing here. So of course they caught him, as I'm sure you know. And so he appeared in court, and guess who his attorney is?
Who?
Chris Darden. Does that ring a bell?
No, off the top of my head.
He was one of the lawyers that defended OJ back in that trial.
Was he in the Dream Team?
Yep. He was in that. So
dang.
Yo, another part why I'm so irritated, Eric Holder pled not guilty. Even though there's videos, there's people that saw him do it. He pled not guilty. He's on a $5 million bond.
Dang.
No, I'm happy. Like, yo, no one better pay him. And I'm like, I really want to know, because I don't think it was Eric that had the money to pay Chris Darden. I would assume he cost a lot. So I'm like,
yeah, right.
Who's supporting that? Like, yo, and you got to see the video of this, because the video has Eric Holder like behind some section, and in front is Chris Darden. So like Eric Holder's here, then there's like a divider, and then Chris Darden is in front of that divider. And like this guy looks so uneasy. Like he doesn't want to really look back at Eric, and he doesn't want to lock eyes with the judge. Like he looks off. Like I look like I feel like
the opposite of with OJ.
Pretty much.
That's interesting.
Like it just seems like maybe someone paid him. It was probably a good amount where he's like,
right.
I can't turn it away, but I really feel uncomfortable doing this because it doesn't look like he's confident. Like just with his body language and him like swaying back and forth and not keeping eye contact with everyone.
Interesting.
I'll be so upset. Well, pretty much this guy has to live his life in like solitary confinement because so many people love Nipsey.
Yeah.
Like, even if you don't know his music and you hear everything that he has accomplished within the world of helping people and what he was planning on doing, how can you hate on someone that's helping?
Just a good person.
Exactly. Yeah. So he goes in the general population, and it's a wrap. Like, people aren't gonna mess with this guy, like whether they knew Nipsey or not. It's just like
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. He better not get off, because that's gonna be another issue where it's like you're gonna have to go somewhere in hiding. Also, which I don't think is gonna be the case, but who knows in this world? Who knows? If you got the money, anything's possible, right? Look at Jesse.
How does he have the money though?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think he has the money. I think someone is paying for him. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Of course, we're probably not gonna know those details.
Yeah.
But I just want to give that quick PSA. If you're a black man listening, and really just any man, because I feel like this is just a man thing and I don't get it. Yo, show love to each other. Like,
manly.
There's no reason to hate someone else. Like, I never understood that. Value yourself. If you feel where it's like you're so angry about someone's lifestyle and you wish you could have this, work hard on it. If it's really that, like, that hard and your mental health is taking a turn, seek therapy. We act like we're so tough, especially black men, because we're told growing up and all that stuff that, hey, you don't need therapy, or you're good, you're fine, all that stuff, brush it off. Seek therapy. Mm-hmm. We need that.
I feel like that's a man thing in general too.
It is,
just like
but
men, you're supposed to be like tough and like not emotional and be there for the woman and hide it and like that.
It is, but I'm speaking directly to the black men.
Yeah,
because I'm a part of that culture. Of course, I'm black.
No,
you didn't know.
I couldn't tell.
So, just get the help that you need. Like, if you feel like you can't talk to your friends, first off, get new friends. Because if you can't talk about how you feel and what's happening in your life, you need to get rid of those friends ASAP. Yeah. They're not doing anything for you. I'm pretty sure Eric Holder, his